We are at Battle Abbey, and Rick's going to give us
Howdy
a
everybody,
tour.
I'm Rick. I'm the custodian here at Battle Abbey. Peter might want to sweep around here and get a shot of some of the tracks they laid this week. It's pretty sweet, some of the terrain. Looking at Umu Peak there, over to Foremast. Just some of the terrain here at the Abbey. Custom oak door built by William Putnam. It looks nice, but it sure was hard to hang. This is the entrance to the Abbey. This is a new addition that was built in 2005. It added 800 square feet to the Abbey. The whole structure itself is sitting just under 4,000 square feet. Your skis will go there. We have our firewood storage. And as you walk into what was the old entrance, this had a stained glass up here and said the Abbey, and this was the old entrance. This is our boot room where all your shells go. It's our workshop. Need any ski work done, plumbing work done, electrical, carpentry, hey, we do it all here. More wood storage, as you can see. It's nice and toasty at the Abbey. And this is where our excellent chefs like Andy store all their goods for session up the nice food they make for us. Come on in. This is the main level of the Abbey. Hang your coat up here. Come on in. Have some muffins, water, a tea, perhaps an espresso. We'll wander out and see what's happening on the deck today. Looks like it's a quite sunny day here. A lot of guys like to drink beer out here on the deck after skiing. Holy cow, look at this. Hey, we got some, they're not drinking beer, but they're definitely enjoying the sun.
We're pretty.
We're not guests, we just
environment of the Abbey.
The beauty of the Abbey.
Beauty of the Abbey.
Just
look at those traces there.
Yeah.
AP.
So you can see our wind generation system here.
Yeah.
Over to, as Pete pans around to our right, and right in front of it are our solar panels. The whole Abbey is solar powered and wind generated. That's how we get all our electricity to pump the water out of the Umu Glacier up to the Abbey. You guys get the door? Back through here, here's our dining room. We sit family style in the tradition of Hans Gemoser, CMH, where everyone eats together. There's no dichotomies. Everyone's equal here at the Abbey. Come on upstairs. These will be your accommodations. Once again, this is over the new entrance, our newest addition. We can fit 4 in there comfortably, or 8 if we had to. And here we have another 2 or 3 person, whatever you choose. This is our largest room at the Abbey, yet to be renovated, but will happen this summer of 2007. Cool thing about Battle Abbey is we do have running water. Pressure's not too high up here because this is the highest end it gravity feeds, but you do have warm, hot, and cold running water. Flush toilets. Another kind of private couples room, and obviously the Hans Gemoser room. Hans hated that picture Rob Snowy said, but we couldn't bear to take it down, so there's the man himself. And these are some of the maps that William Putnam had put up. William Putnam and Hans Gemoser started this lodge in 1977. So the Abbey's about 30 years old. Putnam being a resident of the United States from Massachusetts, 10th Mountain Division mountaineer that's done a lot of first ascents, and of course Hans Gemoser, if you know anything about the mountains and skiing in Canada in the last 50 years, his name will be very familiar. Once again, this is how the whole place was decorated in all the rooms. It all is going to be changed after this year. So all these antique maps, well, Robson and I will probably have to burn them. So it's kind of neat, kind of funky, and make sure you check out the finish on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
We have shag carpet. That was one of Putnam's favorite things to do, is put shag carpet on everything. Once again, we're back in the kitchen, and just want to demonstrate the water because I've worked in a few lodges, and this is pretty sweet to have hot and cold running water. I know you take it
What
for
heats
granted.
the water?
The stoves, our wood stove heats the water. So we
Okay.
have, the water is pumped up from the pump house, which is 70 feet below the Abbey, up to 3 55-gallon drums in the top or the third story. And it is gravity fed to the main level and then to the ballroom in the basement. So as it's heated, as the water flows, it runs through copper tubes that run on the outside of your chimney flue. And then that is pumped into a 60-gallon drum, which is over here to our left. And that allows you to have hours a day and then do all your dishes and other washing and cleaning.
I like the water gauge here.
Yeah, this is
it's
the
pretty
water
cool.
gauge. This is a tradition. This is how we tell. It's pretty well calibrated. And yeah, when it's at flood level, we're right at the peak of it there. It'll start leaking all down the ceilings. That's quite exciting. It's hooked to the bottom of that string,
Oh yeah.
and that's our float system.
Amazing, eh? Simple things.
Yeah, Army engineer. Downstairs, ensuite. Putnam's personal room. Put all of our guides and our cooks down here just to freeze them, but turn the light on there. Let the fluorescence and come on in. Once again, now see, we're in the basement where our pressure's quite high, almost like out there in the real world. See that?
Nice.
Yeah, so, and it's flush toilet, stove, and a tiled shower. It's kind of dark, the fluorescents haven't warmed up. This is Putnam's private residence. Captain's bed. Some of the old school stuff.
Old Will and Sid harness.
Yeah.
It's seen some better days.
Yeah, we use that to do, well, painting.
Painting, yeah.
We got to tie off to the roof. Yeah. And the Abbey has all types of little quirky things, like if you move stuff around, which is a suggestion. But this is, very few people know of this. I probably shouldn't even let Pete film this secret stash. Little sawdust. But as you can see, we hit the wine pretty hard last time we had a work party. But what's this? Riesling 1999.
Cool.
Usually it's full, but... And then we just got a Cab Sav from 2004. There have been some quite old bottles in there, but they seem to last. Don't tell anybody about that.
Of course not. It's the counterbalance.
Yep, she works pretty good. Just kind of reminds you to always look up, even when you're in the house, not only in the backcountry.
Exactly. Yeah, I've looked at, that's the only thing I've looked at. See, there's lots of people playing chess.
There's a few things they got there at the store, with just the cheapest kind. How about the love, the love, the love? It was not the cheapest kind. It was riches, 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 rich, riches you'd ever find. How about the love, the fancy houses, wealthy people? To that little house where there's just enough supper for who's ever there. My people's hands and faces, they are so dear to me. All I have to do is close my eyes to hold them near to me. It was riches, 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 riches you would ever find. Oh, but the love.
Well, thanks a lot, Rick, for the tour of the Abbey. That was excellent.
Well, you're welcome. Come anytime, Pete. You're always welcome.
I'll definitely try and get back here again.
All right.
Thanks, Rick.
Hope to see you too.